It's Week 11 of the NFL. And coming up, we'll see DK Metcalf. He should be one of his quarterback's best friends this week. It's the Seahawks and the Niners. And it kicks off next on Madden.
All right, we're just about set for football. The crowd is definitely ready. So are we. Off we go on EA Sports. The 49ers offense set to get to work for the first time. Led out by the last pick in the draft in 2022. Iowa State's Brock Purdy at quarterback.
Sometimes we can make NFL football so complicated, Mike. There's different schemes, the personnel, different approaches to how to play the game. But when it all comes down to it, the best teams in the league, they simply just find a way to win. It might look different week in and week out. It might take 40 passes or it might take 40 runs. It could be a shootout or a slugfest. It doesn't matter. They are comfortable operating in all situations, and man, all you got to do, like Al Davis said, just win, baby. You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. This is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
Third and 5. Throwing is Purdy. He's got his tight end, Kittle. And he is out of bounds all the way down at the 30-yard line. A big-time play for the Niners. 35 yards.
Well, they've come out swinging here on this opening drive through the air, and that's exactly what they wanted to do. Generate some early chunk plays and try to get some points.
Here's Purdy on 1st and 10. Open man is Jennings. It's a gain of 12 there. First down, 49ers. Out of the gun, here's Purdy. That's taken in by Jennings.
Well, it goes without saying. You want to play wide receiver in the NFL, Mike, how well can you change directions? How fast can you get your body from one direction to another? And when you can cut like this guy, I'm not sure how you guard him.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. He's got his big tight end. Touchdown, 49ers. That is first touchdown this year. No problem there on the extra point, and the 49ers will take a 7-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Devontae Turpin on the return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Here comes the Seattle offense to take over for the first time. They'll be led out, Greg, by their quarterback, a first-round pick in the April draft.
Last week's performance, Mike, probably when you go back and look at it, the thing that stands out the most is just a little bit too inconsistent for their liking. I mean, he found a way to ultimately lead his team to a victory, and that's the biggest thing. But with that said, he has to do a better job of keeping the ball from getting into the wrong hands. He got too careless at times, and they made him pay for it. If he does that here today, he might not get so lucky.
And a good job following his blockers, a gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. The training staff going to look, and will step out for a moment. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. The tight end Fant in motion. He'll keep it on the ground and keep it with Walker. He'll bring this to the 40. That's good enough to move those chains. It's a first down.
I think this second down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a third down and short. But there's no need for third down. He was able to get enough on second, and they get a fresh set of downs.
Here we go, here we go.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. That's into the hands of Jordan Mason.
All right, so there's really three areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number one, the traditional handoffs. Number two, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
On second down, Walker. And he's going to pick up the first down across midfield and down at the 49.
Second down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
Back to throw. Short pass taken in by the tight end. A gain there of 16 yards. It's good for a Seahawks first down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
Seemed like the receiver, Mike, ran through like 5 different open zones, but once he found the one that he liked, where the quarterback was expecting him, you see him do a nice job throttling down, secures the catch, and he's able to pick up a nice gain.
They'll run it for the first time. Here comes Zach Charbonnet. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on first down. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Again, they'll give it to Charbonnet. And he'll be near the first down marker. Let's call it a gain of 3, but a short yardage situation coming up on third down. So they'll talk over what to do on this third down. Looking to keep a promising drive alive. It is 3rd and a yard. They'll try and run it with Walker. And it looks like he's got enough for the first down. Let's wait for the mark. Yes, that run, that's enough to move the chains.
Really just the same approach that an offense would take on a quarterback sneak, Mike. You don't necessarily have to spring them for a huge gain. Can you buy just enough space up front to pick up 1 yard? That's exactly what they did. Pick up the first down.
Bronco switch, Bronco switch.
Once again, it's Walker. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. Second down and 8.
Here we go, set. Trap goal 80. No street.
Man in motion is Brown. The run up the middle, it's Walker. And you'll get them 5 yards closer, but now third down coming up.
Let's go.
Slayton is the man in motion. They'll throw here on third, and he's going to be dropped. They get to him back at the 15-yard line. On fourth down, the veteran Jason Myers for the Seattle field goal. This just a little more than a chip shot. 32-yard attempt. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Seahawks are on the board. It's 7-3. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touched back, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. First and 10. Purdy. He gets it to Samuel, left side. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's a 2nd and 6. Now, whistles here. Looks like one of the defenders got a head start.
Neutral zone infraction, defense. Still second down.
Man in motion here is Jennings. They'll try the left side with McCaffrey. And that should be enough. He works his way forward to pick up a first down. From the gun, it's Purdy. He'll find his open man. That's Brandon Ayuk. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
He'll find his tight end, Kittle, on the right side.
Outbreaking routes, Mike, especially outside of the numbers, everything is about the timing. If you're late with the throw, you're going to be watching that defensive back take that thing the other way for 6.
On second down, Purdy. That's caught. Christian McCaffrey. He's got room at the 30. And he's in. Christian McCaffrey. Touchdown, San Francisco. Now for the point after. It's up and good. And the 49ers extend their advantage to 14-3. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. The return starts from the 5. Now, on the return, he has lost the football. And it's recovered by one of his teammates. The Seahawks offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And the numbers have looked good this season. Case in point right here, right up there among the NFL leaders in touchdown passes.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Get that one to Charbonnet, complete. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. The tight end Fant in motion. And he slides and covers up at the end, avoids the hit, and picked up decent yardage along the way. Now Seattle going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to the second down play.
Come on, set. Panther 60, Panther 60. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Cowboy 80. Ready?
Here's a run inside, and it's Charbonnet. And that'll give him the first down. Tackle made after the pickup of 3. He'll drop to throw. He's got his man. That's Slayton. Here's 2nd and 6.
Set. Seven Pirates, 7 Pirates.
The tight end Fant in motion. He'll look to throw. He'll let it fly. Deep ball for Slayton. The veteran Jordan Poyer had the good coverage, and he knocks that one away.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
Panther 11, Panther 11.
Smith in Jigba, the man in motion. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they're going to mark him inside the 10-yard line. A huge play just before the half. 35 yards. Now a chance to pay off that big play. They have it 1st and goal. Man in motion is Brown. They'll run here, and it's Charbonnet. And he's into the end zone. Zach Charbonnet. Touchdown, Seahawks. Myers. Good on the extra point. And the Seahawks are back within 4. It is 14-10. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. The Niners offense going to see what they can do in the final minute of this first half. The lead sits at 4. So they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. Purdy works out of the pistol. And that is incomplete. But now a penalty flag comes
That's
in
interference.
late. He
Defense.
might have been caught with his hands in the cookie jar. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Shotgun snap to Purdy. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Throwing on 2nd down is Purdy. Oh, trying to set up the screen, but that is going to fall incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
Oh, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly, it is 3rd and 10. Timeout Seahawks. That is their 2nd, as it comes to 22 seconds remaining till halftime. Two incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to 3rd down and 10. From the shotgun, it's Purdy. That's caught by McCaffrey.
Even though they gave up that last completion, Mike, that's a really good drive there for this defense. I mean, from the beginning, on those early downs, keeping them from staying ahead of the chains, put them in a tough 3rd down situation, and now it brings up 4th down, and it looks like they're going to get off the field.
And he didn't get the check he was hoping for in that one. That goes into the end zone, and it's a touchback. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drop. He finds De'Ami Brown. And he's going to be marked down up around the 33.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
So it'll be 1st and 10. They'll scrimmage at the 33. They'll look to throw. He'll let it fly. Deep ball for Slayton. Charvarius Ward able to get the hand in there and make the play.
There's only a handful of guys in the league who legitimately have world-class speed, and he's one of them. I mean, he's the type of weapon that you 3 or 4 times a game have to just say, okay, my guy, he's faster than your guy. We're going to send him deep and let it fly. And even though that one falls incomplete, you have to continue to sprinkle that threat in because it makes everything else in your passing game that much easier.
Mustang 19.
Now, faking the give. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end. The rain not letting up. It continues to be a factor here as we get back underway in the second half. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Seahawks offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this third quarter. They trail by 4. A touchdown gives them the lead. Drive begins with 1st and 10. This drive starts on the ground with Walker. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2.
Come on, set. Go.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
On 3rd down, they go with Walker. And he's going to take this all the way down to the Seahawks' 32-yard line.
And he just continues to chew off more and more yardage with every single carry. And you can see here with the numbers, Mike, for as strong as he was in the first half, it almost looks like he's gotten even stronger now here in the second.
They'll run. This is Jordan Mason. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
We've seen this trend throughout the league, Mike. Offensively, everyone wants to have depth at the running back position. Yeah, it's great to have one guy, but if you could have 2 or 3 that could all come in and contribute on the ground, that's the goal, and we're seeing it here.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Ready?
They'll run it on 1st down with Charbonnet. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
Here we go, set. Go.
Contact up front. Did they get one of the defenders to
Neutral zone
jump?
infraction, defense.
Let's go.
Man in motion is Brown.
Head the street. Head the street. Ready?
Now this time they'll look to throw. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
Using the jet sweep for the fake, they run it up the middle.
If you send your field goal unit on the field, Mike, it gives you a chance to chip away at this deficit. And I think I'm keeping my offense on the field. I'm going to one of my critical plays on my call sheet. Keep this drive alive. The hope is to come away with 6.
The field goal unit on the sideline. They'll line up to go for it. on 4th down. They'll try it now with Walker.
This play should always end up converting a 4th down, especially at this distance. But you can't tell me there weren't some nerves on that sideline as they sent that play in to snap it. But fortunately, nothing to worry about. The offense gets it done.
They'll have to go the full 10 yards. It's 1st and goal. Now they'll set up to throw. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
They let a golden opportunity slip away on that one. That's the matchup that they wanted. They just couldn't quite capitalize on it.
70 Timberwolves. 70 Lions. Go.
Back to the air once more on 2nd down. And room to operate as he takes it down to the 2.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
Smith in Jigba, the man in motion. They'll try to run this one in. He slams it in there, and he is in. Gordon Mason, touchdown Seattle. Myers, good on the extra point. And the Seahawks move out to a 3-point edge, 17-14. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. The 49ers offense trotting back out for their first involvement of this second half. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10. So Kittle comes in motion. Throw left side, taken in by Thomas. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun is Purdy. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Purdy now on 2nd down. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
Now, whistles here. Looks like one of the defenders got a head start.
Encroachment, defense.
So, a lot of options on the table now. It's 1st and 5. Out of the gun. It's Purdy. He's got a man. That's Kittle. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line. They've got it. It'll be 1st and goal after a pickup of 21. So, what a moment in this game. A touchdown would give them the late lead. It is 1st down and goal. Purdy to throw. he's in. Touchdown, 49ers. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. The extra point is good. And the 49ers move out in front by 4. It's 21-17. So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. This will be returned from the 6. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Seahawks offense and Kenneth Walker ready to take over once more. And you look at his numbers as a pass catcher in this one. They've lined him up in different spots, shifted him around, and they've made him a real weapon in the passing game. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. On the ground, it's Walker to start the drive. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a third down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
The tight end Fant in motion. Throwing now on first and 10. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. And maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Hey, check that. Street. Rocco 80. Warrior 70. Check go.
Back to the air again on second and 10. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
Well, not exactly a highlight reel type play, but in some cases, just checking the ball down to your fullback, picking up some positive yards is the only play that's to be made.
19 tight. Go.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. That's caught. It's Kenneth Walker. And he looks to be a bit short of the line. And that is going to bring up fourth down. They'll try to run. First down and more. He's inside the 35. And he's going to take it into the end zone. It's a touchdown. There is a penalty marker down, but it looks like this one's going to hold up.
Offside. Defense.
Now this, an important extra point here to stretch this lead to a field goal. His kick is good. And the Seahawks extend the advantage to a field goal. It's 24-21. So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. And this one is fielded in the end zone. Set to go now on first and 10.
Here we go.
From the gun, it's Purdy. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
At this point in the game, you find yourself trailing. There's only so many possessions left here in regulation. Now after that first down sack, this is on the verge of being another wasted possession, and they're getting pretty close here to desperation time.
Work to do now as they come up on second and long. Oh, and what Once again, the pressure too intense. They get him down again. They need one right now. 3rd and long. That's over the middle to Kittle. Wow, a pretty good comeback to say the least. Not enough for a first down, but a really solid pickup. And it brings us to 4th down. To return, it is Turpin. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. Now, following the punt return, we have an injured player on the field. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside.
Let's go now. Tiger, 19, Tiger.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He'll get it into the hands of Slayton. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the 4th quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative. Just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
A run. And here's Mason. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
The size, the speed, and the strength of this defensive tackle was on full display, Mike. He defeats the block, strikes the ball carrier at the line of scrimmage. He's able to bring him down, keep it to no gain.
So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. And in motion is Brown. The tight end, Fant, in motion.
Check, Bobcat, check, Bobcat.
They run with Walker. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Now, after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. That is a worrisome development here late in the game. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. On the ground is Mason. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. And now at 1:52, the defense will pull the plug there as they take a timeout. The tight end, Fant, in motion. They'll run. This is Mason. He's going to get forward for about 5 yards, but this one might be coming back. Let's check in with the referee. Following the penalty, they'll run it. And it'll be a pickup of 3. So 3rd down forthcoming.
Let's go.
They'll try to get this one on the ground. The Niners will use their third and final timeout as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down is looming. They'll drop to throw. That's taken in. And he will have the Seahawks first down as they wind up getting 13 on fourth down.
And that first down should all but do it, Mike. With only one remaining timeout, the defense just can't stop the clock enough. Got to imagine it's victory formation, and we're a couple kneels away from this game being over.
The defense still with all three timeouts at their disposal as the quarterback's down 2 and 8. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Victory formation here as he's down 2 and 8.